is Super. It's 93.5 Red FM. I'm Akriti with you. Hello, hi, welcome, what's up? And we make sure that कुछ भी टीवी की दुनिया में हो, OTT की दुनिया में हो, नया ताज़ा हो, and आपके फेवरेट चेहरे जिनको बहुत सारा प्यार करते हैं, अगर वो उसका हिस्सा है, तो हमारे इंटरव्यूज का भी हिस्सा बने और हमें बहुत सारी मतलब बातें बता के जाए. ऐसा कुछ पूरी कोशिश रहती है जो किसी और इंटरव्यू में नहीं हो. और ये बोल बोल के मैं उन्हें ब्लैकमेल करके पूरी कोशिश करती हूँ. और आज मुझे लग रहा है शायद मेरा ये जो है ईमो कार्ड थोड़ा ज्यादा चलेगा बिकॉज it's been some time that I know him now, and he's here in Red FM Studios after a long time, but it just feels the same. None other than the very talented one and only Aamir. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to Red FM. How are you?
Great. The weather is great. Everything is good.
Yeah, weather has been really kind. Yeah, everything touch. So आजकल तो I've seen so many Instagram reels about nazar and all. The times like नजर नहीं है देखिए ज्यादा मतलब अच्छा just go to Anupama goes to him in touch wood and all. So yes, सबसे पहले congratulations for the trial.
जी.
And you need to share this with all our listeners and viewers. हम दोनों बोलते हैं.
जी.
कि viewers भी हैं.
Some more radio station.
Yeah. Yes, audio visual full power. So tell me all about it. You're playing Inspector Pradeep Shinde.
जी.
How did Pradeep Shinde happen to you?
I actually went for an audition
Mm-hmm.
and मुझे लोग ऐसा करते audition, but there's no harm in giving audition to makers who are genuine and who are so good and who are so big.
Mm-hmm.
So मुझे पहले पता नहीं था. They said some very big production house and very big director and everything. मुझे नाम नहीं बोला गया.
Mm-hmm.
So I went for it. Casting bay में गया. Did the test. And रात को मुझे phone आया सुपन खास in his style के I can't say that, but you understood what I'm
Yeah. Got it.
And we are doing the show together. I'm like, सर बताया क्यों नहीं? Because I've known them for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It was you. They were hiding it from me. Like, yeah, I told them not to tell you because I wanted to have it in an organic way. I wanted to cast you in a certain way. And अगर पता होता कि मैं director हूँ, then you would have called me and then you would have told me कि यार मुझे चाहिए ये role. And then मैं ऐसा नहीं चाह रहा था. तो मैं नाराज भी हूँ, but end में अच्छा लगा कि I got this role on my own merit.
Yeah, and he was so sweet that way, na, being your friend and all.
Yeah.
So cool to make sure that you feel wholesome and complete about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did it for himself. मुझे बोला ये बहुत लोगों को टेस्ट किया. Maybe यार मुझे अच्छा करने के लिए बोला 150-200 लोगों को टेस्ट किए. And then finally you got Pradeep Shinde.
जब भी कोई ऑडिशन होता है तो आई थिंक ब्रीफ आती है ना. हम पता है आई एम हर्ड ऑफ इट कि ब्रीफ आती है. सो what was there in that brief that
I understood it's from somebody. They're coming from a zone which sounds very good. They told me there's Kajol in it and there's the other actors in it. And so I know the ensemble sounded very good. And मुझे इतने calls नहीं आते. But जब आते, then I know they want me somewhere or the other.
Okay, that's nice.
That's why they'll call you.
Yeah.
And so when I understood it's that kind of show, the kind of shows which you want to do, where you know people are going to watch, Kajol being there in the series, and it's the first series. I was like, okay, I have to go because you don't go for all. You know when something is interesting, that's when you go for it.
So now please tell me about Pradeep Shinde. कौन है ये Pradeep Shinde और
This guy is the cop जो आज का cop.
Need of the hour.
Yeah.
He's the need of the hour cop.
Yeah, he's a cop. He's a serious guy, completely opposite what I've played in past, and that's why they made an effort to make me look a lot different.
Should I assume that unless less good looking than you already
I
are?
am average looking, so a little more. So when you see the show, you know what I'm saying. Mooch hai, Maharashtrian cop, very straight, very serious. When it comes to his personal life, generally cops hote, like I have cops who are friends. A family friend of mine is a very senior cop, so I know how they are. काम के वक्त they're very serious. आज ही कोई मुझे पूछ रहा था कि कॉप से दोस्ती अच्छी, दुश्मनी अच्छी, like क्या है ये? हम लोग दोस्ती अच्छी है बहुत. जब आप गलत काम ना करो, तो फिर दोस्ती अच्छी है. Otherwise फिर वो लोग नहीं देखते. Yeah. Then they go all out. So that's how this guy is. When it comes to work, he's serious. But his personal life, he's going through a thing.
Give me some peas and no. I'll play judiciously, trust me. I will not take it out.
I've done something that I've never done on screen. While playing this cop this time. What have I done? You ever see the show? something
मैं कर रही हूँ,
something
कोशिश
something
कर-
interesting,
कोशिश कर रही हूँ आपके लिए।
something interesting, something very out of the box, something you can't expect, something wasn't like
How was shooting? How was with Kajol? How was everything? Where did you guys shoot?
all over Mumbai, different locations,
Hmm.
courts, police stations, and a lot of different places. Kajol is fab. Like she's Kajol. She's the OG.
Hmm.
You know, you've watched her all your life, and she's one of the few actors I think you've always loved. Like no one would say कि नहीं यार ये like different actors क्या बोलते हैं ना, they have their favorites and then they say नहीं ये ठीक नहीं है, हमारा ये favorite है. If you realize Kajol is everybody's favorite.
Unanimously.
Yeah, like for example, some actors like Rishi Kapoor ho,
Hmm.
या Rishi Kapoor साहब हो,
Hmm.
या इरफान खान साहब हो, या Amitabh Bachchan.
No, it was.
Amitabh Bachchan साहब हो, they all been, and I think Kajol and Kareena Kapoor, they all fall in that category that everybody love.
Hmm.
I was very happy, and I was very happy the vibe I received on the set. I think thanks
How
to
was
Supan Verma.
you were meeting her for the first time?
Yeah.
How was it? She's so full of energy. I mean, I've
Much fun. She's so much. And I think thanks to Supan Verma also, because he carries a different vibe on this other level. ऐसे लगता है steroids लेके पैदा हुआ है.
Always on a roll.
Always on the roll. And the atmosphere he creates on the sets, na, that's everything. So everybody's chilled. And I love that kind of atmosphere. जब, even if you're doing a serious scene or comedy scene or emotional scene, if the atmosphere on the set is good, na, then काम अपने आप अच्छा आता है.
That's half the battle, man. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason I never met Kajol ma'am before that. But when I met her, I didn't feel like she is the Kajol. And she was very sweet. And they'll say, I won't lie, they were butterflies. Of course, you're meeting your idol. You know, I can try and act all cool when I met, you know, when I met Shah Rukh Khan or Salman Khan, I can act all cool.
Yeah.
But understand, you lived up watching their films, you started working out because of them, you dress up because of them, and suddenly they're in front of you.
Yeah.
So सामने से तो मेरा poker face.
Very calm. Keep your cool. Keep your cool. All fine. And then yeah, I know. I can kind of relate to it because we also as interviewers or radio jobs, we also have list ना अरे इनसे बात करेंगे इनसे बात करेंगे इनसे बात करेंगे और उधर जाके cool भी करना है ना कि you know I'm like yeah interview. So how is Shinde Sahab different in terms of your entire body language and dialogues?
There is Marathi speaking happening there, but it's a Hindi show,
Yeah.
and he's a Mumbai cop who speaks in Hindi.
Okay.
But there is a body language.
When you were preparing for it, so director साहब ने आपको कुछ points पकड़ाए थे कि you have done this, मतलब you've been seen in a khaki or in a police uniform before, but ये वाले points जो है ये add करने हैं और ये वाले delete करने हैं.
So वो तो पूरा delete करना था मुझे.
अच्छा पूरा delete.
Because I was Bajaran Pandey out there just to have fun, darpok, mastikhor. It was that. That show's over 7 years back, but people still remember FIR. So I had to be extra careful अगर मैं वापस cop बनूं. ऐसे नहीं कि मुझे cop roles आए थे, because cop is a very strong character.
That's true.
Any show.
मुझे प्यार नहीं आता है.
So when I came back being a cop, I had to make sure that I have to stand out in a different way. I don't want them to laugh when they see me.
वो ये चल रहा था दिमाग.
So I had to trust the maker, and I trusted the maker completely because I know this guy who's done a Family Man, who's done a Rana Naidu, who's done
Wow.
Banda. So I trusted. You have to trust the maker then. And then we spoke, and then and you need someone to have trust in you also. वरना बहुत कम लोग हैं जिनमें confidence होगा कि नहीं यार ये लोग वैसे ही सोचेंगे. So yeah, there were a lot of talks, there were a lot of discussions, and Supan is mad. He just gets the best out of you.
Real life में cop से पाला पड़ा.
अच्छी वे में. As I said, मेरे family friend is a cop, so उनके through मेरा बहुत.
You one of those says, एक मिनट रुकिए, hello.
नहीं, I don't need to because मैं कुछ गलत काम नहीं.
एक गलत क्या हूँ फंसने को तो
आप
मतलब
नहीं बसता मैं. आप जितने गलत सवाल करोगे उतने ही बसोगे. Cop standing out. I saw a cop standing outside.
But just generally, some fun interaction you ever had.
It's for you.
को nuance
पूछ रहा था एक pretty looking girl with jhumki and green shirt. अंदर बैठी है.
मैंने अपना मीडिया कार्ड दिखाया हुआ है, मैं बता रही हूँ.
नहीं मुझे टचवुड इतनी जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है.
एक बत्ती जब मारी थी तो पकड़ा था मेरे को अच्छे से. फिर मैंने अपना आरजे कार्ड.
वो तो सबने किया है. वो तो हम सबने किया.
तो वही क्यूट क्यूट स्टोरीज ढूंढने की कोशिश.
मेरा FIR चलता था and I used to be marked for everything I do. It's just smile and laugh.
That's the story I've been wanting. Please tell me more.
But they are hard, yeah. I mean, I feel really bad when they're standing on the street and working for so many hours and we don't respect them. We call them certain slangs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think they really work hard. They work for 12 hours, 14 hours, 18 hours, much more than us.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, yeah.
बारिशों में खड़े रहते हैं and हम चढ़ते भी रहते हैं, कुछ भी बोलते रहते हैं. नहीं, with me they were very cute. मैं बारे में मेरे के शो में रहा.
I think they've got handcuffs right now. Maybe they're cute.
नहीं, मैं cute.
पूरा like आले आओ.
पूरा तुमने जो 232 लाइटें जम कर.
And I think कुछ मुंह पे बांधने का मिला है. They said कि वो बात बहुत करती है, तो मुंह भी बंद कर.
एकदम गलत इंसान से एक गलत इंसान से मैंने यहाँ पे बहुत सब निकलवाने की कोशिश की. Yes, I did get a cute story, so it's on cool. Which has been your most wholesome part, and which is something जो आपको लगता है कि there is more to go?
I've acted on television for 11, 12 years in my career, and 8, 9 shows as main leads, 3 realities. And मैं इतने नहीं करता था, मैं डर के करता था, because reality can put you down as well. तो मुझे थोड़ा डर लगता था कि you can't do everything, you have to select. I've achieved that mountain. OTT, I think I'm a newcomer now. So this is the new mountain I'm climbing. And that's why when I say I went for auditions and stuff, I have no inhibitions in going for good projects, because I've heard Aamir Khan Saab, when he auditions for his movies, his male leads also beat anyone. They all audition. I think it's a very important factor. लोग बोलते नहीं मैं बस गया मीटिंग किया मुझे मिल गया. It's not true. Everybody goes through it.
No, I personally think it's the coolest thing to do.
Yeah.
And you have to be so sorted in your head. मतलब if you're not living in your own creative.
लोग बोलते ना कि पूछे ना किसको कि क्या करो next. I'm reading scripts now. कोई script नहीं है मेरे पास. जैसा कोई बोलता है ना reading scripts now, तुम्हारे पास कोई script नहीं है. I'm reading scripts and deciding कि मैं कौन सा करूँ. So
you're sitting in your house in a corner.
Yeah. Either you're in this facade कि मैं नहीं जाऊँगी कोई desk के लिए नहीं जाऊँगा कि मैं क्यों जाऊँ. Yeah, you're just calling people and saying कि कुछ काम है तो do. But I think in this scenario, in today's scenario, when OTT is doing so good with such amazing makers, concepts that can't be shown in films. I'm not talking about the bold ones, the good ones as well. There's such amazing ones like A Family Man.
Yeah.
Or A Scam, or A Scoop, all these shows जो screen पर नहीं आ सकती. They've created so many amazing actors out of them and such good stories. And everybody over there has gone through the process and they've gone through it. So there's no harm.
I was recently watching Scoop also. I was completely मतलब बहुत time के बाद किसी को देखकर ऐसा लगा कि like मतलब ये इतना is that talented?
Is the director. Yeah, it's Hansel Mehta.
Wow.
He's everything. I shot with him a couple of years back. एक फराज करके film आई थी recently. I was a part of it. And he's everything. Like I remember I put on weight. मैंने एक pose डाला था where मैं bathroom में था and stuff. Cool बन रहा था. He called me. I'm like, what the is wrong with you? तो बाप play करने वाला है. And I remember when I went for a meeting also, he said कि मैं एक role है but मैं वो दूंगा तो तू हीरोगिरी करेगा. So I want to show you acting to everybody and I want to give you a father's role. I'm like, sir, I'll do a father's role. He said, no, father of a teenager. I was blank. जैसे मैं अभी swallow किया मैं वैसे ही swallow करके बैठा था मैं. 10 सेकंड ऐसे blank था मैं. कोई जवाब नहीं, कोई आवाज नहीं. And then he's like, trust yourself as an actor, trust me. And I said, okay, I'll do it. There's one part of it that इतने साल काम करने के बाद I had to prove myself as an actor all over again by playing an older character. But I understand where he was coming from, that people see everything around me. But that's what he told me. A lot of people talk about you, but no one talks about your acting. So I want people only to see you acting this time. So there's a negative thing where I can think and sulk, or there are positive things that I can be happy about. So I prefer the second half.
It's so nice that you see people who are thinking about you in like the way they are.
Yeah. So I had to wait for OTT to get these kind of roles, because वो मेरा छाप टीवी का इतना strong था that अरे ये आ गया है, आ गया, अरे chill, बहन से बात कराएंगे, माँ से बात कराएंगे, खाना खिलाएंगे, लेकिन वो role के लिए you don't fit that role. Yeah, that's a very hard hitting, very strong role, and we've always seen you as this funny boy or lover boy or whatever, or dancing and stuff. We've never seen you. So there are very few people who have the balls to cast you, and there are these makers who will do it.
On that note, what is the first thing that you notice in someone?
Yeah, so answer.
Yeah. No, you're not running away from this question. No, you didn't. Depends. ऐसे थोड़ी ना मेरा आंसर भी है.
Banda the hi,
Yeah.
Bandi the how are you? Not
Feeling more on
how are you doing? Bandi, how are you doing? I got a pup and I've named him after my favorite character Joey.
Okay.
And in Joey, how you doing? From Friends.
Tell me, no, don't give me
I
Vegas.
said hi. Hi,
Good
the
man.
handshake, the vibe I get. And Bandi ka, how you doing? You don't have to say anything. Then the smile, what reaction? And कुछ बोलो मत.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Right, we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you have to say about airport looks and paps coming? You know.
Paps all called, as far as I know.
You know, jawab. आगे बोलो.
Yeah, so they all called. And people who pretend as if, oh, how come you're here? That's a cliche, that's an old thing. And people who just walk and say, and go, that's a cool thing because आपके PR ने बुलाया है. Yeah, that's how they're there.
पता ही है.
हाँ, पता है क्यों होने वाले. Unless you're a SRK, that you don't need. I mean, that level you don't need. Otherwise, perhaps बुलाने पे पहुंचते.
Okay, do you check your DMs?
Not regularly, not all, because बहुत सारे होते हैं. But once in a while.
What is the most cheesiest, weirdest stuff last time you read in your DMs?
The crazy pictures. Yeah. And I don't know how they want me to react on that. Yes, call me now. So the cheesiest thing are the pictures they send.
Crazy pictures.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend on Instagram?
I'm not a crazy Instagram person like me, bilkul. Pagal nahi, but I enjoy Instagram. I'm active now because I've started enjoying now. So I can only do things that I'm enjoying. And I enjoy Instagram now. I like to be funny. I like to have fun. I like to just do some crazy stuff sometimes. But एक limit में ही करता हूँ मैं. But I enjoy Instagram now. It's fun.
Do you ever stalk your account?
ना मैं नहीं हम पागल के मैं बड़ी अपनी लाइन से स्टॉक कर लेता हूँ. ऐसा कहीं और जाके स्टॉक नहीं करता हूँ. इतना टाइम नहीं है. वैसे ही पिक्चर्स आते रहते हैं. मैं और दूसरे का जाऊँ. अगर मुझे स्टॉक करना है या कुछ करना है तो वही कर लूंगा ना.
मैंने बादशाह से ये सवाल पूछा था अभी when I was interviewing for iPad तो I said बादशाह कितना स्टॉक है वो you got offended कह रहा है एक स्टॉकर अकाउंट है मेरे पास तीन स्टॉकर अकाउंट है कह रहा है एक से नहीं चलता
उधर से हेलो है चल. ये मैं नहीं था.
Year से फायर year से आर्ट
Much FC.
बादशाह yeah exactly so yeah this is good fun. Do you know the word situationship?
No.
Take an attempt. What do you think a situationship is?
Okay, it depends on the situation. We will be the way we are with each other. अगर mood है, situation है, खाने का तो खाएंगे. अगर situation है, तो करेंगे. Situationship, is that what it means? Close?
तालियां मारो चलो सब लोग ऐसे जवाब मुझे आज तक किसी ने नहीं दिया इतना संभला हुआ बहुत ही उम्दा पर पहले इतने प्यार को क्या बनता
On situation.
now on situation
So I'm single, I hang around the Gen Zs. I understand a little bit what they think now. So मैं समझ गया situationship यही होगा.
situationship है
Which works. Ghosting, of course. You just गायब. Who is the person? Oh, I didn't see your message. Oh, you messaged me 10 times last time. Oh, I didn't see. I'm sorry. I was sleeping. That's called ghosting.
who you
Anyway, सामने दिख जाए तो you have to be, oh, shit, I'm sorry. जो एक हफ्ते पहले जवाब नहीं दिया उसको ghosting बोलते हैं. ये दिखाने वाले.
हाँ कितना मजा आने वाला okay first celebrity crush
माधुरी दीक्षित.
like वो कितना खुश पांडे पगला गए
2-3 चोरी के पीछे किया. That's why I realized कि यार मुझे कुछ crush type का हो रहा है.
crush type का हो रहा है
I उससे बनी school and stuff. And I told her also once in a reality show कि in Najibali I remember कि ma'am since I was growing up I've seen you. She's like growing up. I'm like shit. उसके बाद मैं किसी actress को नहीं बोलता हूँ.
even though I was growing up
I was growing up and I was a kid. You know बहुत सारे लोग बोल देते हैं excitement में.
your first night out
Night out when I went on a date.
on a date or chilling out or whatever. I mean, it was not the right thing to do, but you just did. Not survival.
जिसका सही जवाब तो नहीं आ सकता मगर फिर भी I'll come close to it. But I had gone for a late night bus drive with somebody and
Hi, Aamir. How romantic it is. Let my bus drive.
उस वक्त ये अफोर्ड कर सकता
Oh, for you, please, I want to. Please, Rena, tell me how old were you?
13, 12, 13.
Please. Okay, so it was a late night bus drive.
Bus drive.
Very romantic.
Yeah, double decker. आगे बैठकर हवा उड़ रही
Yeah, nice.
सिर्फ बालों में ऐसा एक touch and happy.
So cool. And Mumbai and Barish, what's your memories with that?
I love it. I love Barish. I love the weather that happens after Barish. I love my house. मेरे यहाँ सीधे बारिश आती है and I love the vibe. A lot of people say Barish, you know, ये हो जाता. एक traffic का गड़बड़ हो जाता है बाहर में, but that's the only thing. But I love the weather.
Thank you so much. It was joy talking to you, and
Okay.
you're so witty.
No, I'm actually serious.
I don't know if you're really serious. What would be happening? I really don't know. So far, it was kick-ass. But you were trouble getting answers. Yeah, right. Aamir. पर मेहनत करा दे ना वो इंसान जवाब निकाल के लिए तो मजा आता है हाँ तभी बोला ना
Thanks for providing me with all the questions. I prepared myself when I came.
No, that's not. It was lovely chatting with one and only Aamir. Please support, please watch, and DM him. He watches DM. I just figured out. Pata to डाल दिया DM देखिए.
No nude.
Don't do this. Watching tonight. Don't do that. You will be wrong and stand. Oh, allowed me. Watching time. Watching only time. It's not your time which is happening. Keep watching Red FM. I'm Akriti. Thank you so much. If you loved the interview, please share and subscribe and just comment and let us know. It's always nice. Bajate.